Hey humans, how's it going? It's Shani today here, and once again I find myself not prepped for a video, not going to plan anything for this evening, and then The Sims goes and does something like this. They went ahead and posted this tweet to which they got a lot of varied feedback. The post reads, "You make The Sims, yes you, our players, make The Sims what it is. Your creations, your styles, your stories, it's you who motivates us, so we're turning the focus onto you. Tag players that inspire you and stay tuned as we recognize and celebrate our community. Hashtag you make The Sims." And then there's like a video with the different things. Your story makes The Sims, your identity makes The Sims, your style makes The Sims, your voice makes The Sims, your creativity makes The Sims. You make The Sims. Okay, cool. That's a rad campaign. Obviously, I'm gonna be here with the please give us an update on the console skin tones, because this is something, if you've been following on the channel, this is something I have actively been reporting on since the skin tone update was announced September of last year, earlier last year, I don't know, but whenever it was announced, we've been chatting about it and we've been talking about it. I've been creating content for The Sims 4 console since it released in 2017, and here we are. If you watched my most recent video, I was going pretty hard at them for only posting a copy pasta or a copy paste from end of December and then very early January. Since then it's been crickets. And now we finally have a non-copy paste answer with we are actively working towards a fix for the skin tone issues that players are experiencing. As soon as we have a concrete timeline or updates, the community will be the first to know. Now, I know I'm usually not the most outspoken person when it comes to being on the internet, purely because when it comes to posting things on Twitter, you can't convey tone, people misread things, people who just want to cause arguments are there to cause arguments. You open yourself up to trolls, you open yourself up to unnecessary negativity just from a person who may have a differing opinion from yours. But I have been exceptionally vocal by my standards on Twitter about the whole skin tones situation. And there are far more creators, and there are far more Twitter users, and there are far more community members who are also on console, and since I have learned also on Mac having the same skin tone issues, who have been far more vocal than I am, far more aggressive than I have with continuing to post this every day and those types of things. So my voice is not the singular voice here. There are many voices, and this has been a culmination of the console community and now Mac community that I have now learnt about as well, continuing to bring it to the fore and making sure that they're aware of it, that it's in their mentions, that it's in their timelines, that it's in their notifications, even though they weren't up until this point responding to it. Now, I am not in the business of cancel culture. That's just not something I vibe with, just personal 2 cents. But what I am appreciative of is them finally responding. I want to continue to see this. They posted in a blog post on the 3rd of September about how they are going to work towards being more transparent and more frequent with their updates about what's happening, what's going on, the experiences, blah, 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 blah. That is literally, wait, hang on, let me go back to Twitter. As a team, we're going to make more of an effort to communicate what's coming with more regularity and transparency so that you can continue to feel in the loop about new features, experiences, packs, and general information. This is something I literally read in a video about this whole situation, because this was when the skin tone debacle was really reaching a really intense moment last year when they finally announced that they will be doing a skin tone update. Great, awesome. Console players 2 months later are still sitting without proper representation in terms of skin tones displaying properly. And I think I've done like 6 videos on this now, and this is now the 7th, or whatever it is. I don't know how many I've done, and I will continue to do videos, and I will continue to talk about the skin tone problems, and I will continue to speak about the console issues that we face, purely because I am a console player by choice. Previously, 2017 to mid-2020, I was a console player because that is the only platform I had to play The Sims on. Now, since buying my PC mid-2020 moving forward and doing more streams and stuff, I am actively choosing to stay on console because that's where all my packs are. That's where I've done all of the monetary investments into the packs. So I will continue to use my voice and my platforms, despite them not being the biggest, despite them not being the boldest. I will continue to make these videos even though they're 5 minutes long and they just cover one singular tweet that The Sims happen to post. I'm gonna speak for the console players because I'm one of them. And I'm not the only one doing this. So fingers crossed that we get an update. And once they have a concrete timeline or an update, we'll be the first to know. Hopefully that's true. Hopefully that's transparent. And hopefully that's the actual case that's going on. And I hope that we get the update that console and Mac deserve. I know there are a bunch of people who are also usually in the comments about, oh, but mods. I understand that, trust me. I've done a ton of videos about mods and CC on console as well, but at this point, I'm rather going to fight the fight about skin tones to get skin tones presented properly and reflected properly in The Sims 4 before we even open that can of worms. So anyway, that is going to be the video. This has been your resident console simmer posting another skin tone update video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, as always, please make sure to leave that like, subscribe if you are new around here. Remember that we're all human differently, and I'll see you guys again soon. Sul.